Hey guys, Kurt here, and today I want to respond to a subscriber comment that was very good and very useful. I saw this comment and I said, I can make a whole video out of that. That's so good. And there's so much that we can learn from this comment. It was awesome. This person's comment was so good. They left it on my video called Twin Flame Detox. I just posted it like a week ago, and here's what they the video detox. I was saying to kickstart this process. You might want to go back and watch that video if you have not done so already. But what I was saying was to kickstart this process, you have to detox from your twin flame first. Go no contact for a while, get out of the addictive energy with them, and focus on your spiritual journey. And then over time, allow this person to come back in slowly so that you don't re-stoke the fire of the addictive energy with them again. Go through a long period of detoxing first, let them go, stop talking to them, do whatever, put it away for a while so that you can detox and clean up your energy and get out of the addiction with the person. And then you can get your own energy straightened out and focus on your spiritual journey. And then after a long time of doing that, this person starts to kind of gradually come back in. Well, anyway, that's the basic premise of what that video was about. If you want to go watch that video and you're new to my channel, I've made it very easy for you. You don't have to go digging through the videos section of this channel to find it, because there's a lot of, at least today, there's a lot of tarot readings and stuff like that. So I've made it very easy for you. Just go to the main page of this channel, go to the playlists menu, and look for the playlist called How to Get Your Twin Flame. And all the videos where I talk about twin flames are in that playlist, all right there in order, very easy to find. So here's what the person said. Here's the person's comment that they left in that video. They said, "But Kurt, you have your twin in the 3D. So I'm thinking, well, that's easy for you to say. I know you're right, but can you imagine a person drinking a beer saying, you have to give up that beer?" And I totally get where this person is coming from. I'm going to read their comment again. They said, "But Kurt," and so I'm talking about you have to stop talking to your twin flame for a while and give it up, right? That's basically what I'm talking about in that video, in the detox video. And they said, "But Kurt, you have your twin in the 3D. So I'm thinking, well, that's easy for you to say." Okay, first, you can't have your twin flame. You are your twin flame. How can you have what you are? You already are you. You can't have you, right? Go watch my other videos. And if what I just said does not make sense to you, it will. You guys are one soul. It's one soul. You are your twin flame at your core. You are one being. You're not separate from them. You can't be with your twin flame. You can't get into union with your twin flame. You can't have your twin flame. You already are your twin flame. How can you be with yourself? You are yourself. And when you are in what people call union, which is a big misnomer, by the way, if that should happen, what's really going on is it feels like you are by yourself, but that person is there with you. But you feel at peace. You feel inner peace, Zen. You're going to feel the way your soul feels because this person is your soul. You're going to feel Satori, Samadhi, Zen, Nirvana, inner peace, inner wholeness, oneness with Source. You're going to be very present. You're going to be doing soul stuff. You're going to be doing what the soul does. Go watch my other videos. This is traditional spiritualism. You got to get out of your mind and align with your soul, which is your twin flame. And when union, as you guys like to call it, takes place, what it feels like is that you are by yourself in a state of Zen, inner peace, right? But that person is there with you. You feel like you're by yourself, but they are there because they are you. You're not separate. You can't have your twin flame. And this person is looking at this in terms of separation. There's that word that you guys love using. We're in separation. You can't be in separation from your twin flame. You can be in separation from yourself, which is your twin flame, your soul. If you live through your mind, the false mind-identified sense of self, the personality, the ego, if that's what you believe you are, if that's where you derive your sense of self from, then you are separate from the true self, which is your soul, which is pure consciousness, which is your twin flame. That's called separation consciousness. And what happens? The person runs from you. And you're trying to get the person, you're pining for the person. The battle is all in here, guys. You can't have your soul either. You can't have your soul. You can't have your twin flame. You are your twin flame. You have to let go of the false belief of separation. There is no separation. There's only one thing, you, and they are you. You have to go in here, guys. You have to go in here. So that's another misnomer, that I have my twin flame, or that you can have your twin flame. There's no having your twin flame. You are them. You are them. And when you merge with this inner oneness, that's when the person shows up. Continuing this person's comment, they said, I know you're right, but can you imagine a person drinking a beer and saying that you have to give up the beer? Well, here's the thing. First of all, being with this person isn't some big reward. And if you're looking at this like it's a big reward, I got to get to union, I got to get to that place. What you have to do to get there is let go of the idea or the belief that there's somewhere that you're trying to get to. I teach this to my students all the time. And it works. I've got students that are married to their twin flame, with their twin flame. Not to mention me, I was able to attract my twin flame to me. And how did we do it? Well, it looks like you're trying to get somewhere, union, as you guys like to call it, but what's really going on? You are releasing the illusion of separation. There is no separation. There already is no separation. You already are your twin flame. It's not a reward. The person is not a reward. And if you look at it that way, like you get to sit there drinking a beer like it's some big reward, then they're going to keep running from you. You don't want to get the person. You don't want to try to get the physical person. It's not a prize. It's not a reward. You're doing your spiritual journey for the sake of doing your spiritual journey. No other reason. I'm not even concerned about what the physical twin flame person is doing at all. And I don't even care if we ever come together. I don't care if we do. I don't care if we don't. I don't have a preference. I'm not even focused on that. That's not the prize. The prize, so to speak, in quotation marks, if ever there was one, is in here, guys. You're it. You got to get this. You got to get your soul. It's what you is. That's what you is. You're a soul. And if you do that, that's when the physical person shows up. But that only happens as a extra, a byproduct, leftover stuff. It's just a result of you doing your spiritual work, which is to let go of the illusion that there ever was separation to begin with. You're not separate from the true self, the soul. You are the soul, but because people live through their mind, through the ego, they derive their sense of self from the ego personality. It seems like you are separate from the true self, which is the soul. It's not that you have a soul, you are the soul. That's what you is at your very core. And that's what your twin flame is. So it's not a reward. No, I'm not sitting up here drinking a beer telling you that you have to give up your beer. All you have to see is that separation is an illusion, guys. There is no separation. You are the beer. You are the beer. Have a good week.